Now that all the sound deadening is out of the inside of the car, I gotta start working on the outside. And the only real problems are this part of the rocker panel here, which does definitely need some work, but it does have this structure here, which is important. But on the other side, a younger, dumber me cut that completely out because it was rotted. So now I got to do everybody's favorite thing and body work. At least the rest of the rocker is pretty good. A little crunched up there, but I can fix that. Other side is basically the same. As far as that though, there is no other issues with the body. A couple little things, indents there and here and there, but no rust or anything like that. So we'll get working on that now. Time to rock it. This is the piece of steel I'm going to be using. Some stuff left over from the floor on the inside. I'm basically just going to cut as much of this rod out as I can and go from there. Like, all this is solid up here, so I'm going to kind of cut it like along this line so I can have something up here that I can still tack it to. I'll probably have to cut some of the structure out up here on this. It's a little bit, some surface rust here and there, but I think I can do pretty good getting this cut up. The bottom has some stuff, but I think if I just, I'm going to cut to, where's that mark? So I'm not sure if you could see that on camera because I'm using a white marker, but that's the section I'm going to cut out. And I'm going to use the piece that I cut out to make a template. I mean, it's just around. I might actually just use one of the other cars to make a template. But let's see how this goes. So I'm just going to follow this down and cut the rest of that section out. See how that goes. Don't want my... That's just gonna break off right there, I think. There we go. Now, I'm going to clean up all this crap over here. A lot of surface rust in here, but I think if I clean it all up, get some rust inhibitor stuff in there, it'll be good to go. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, that wasn't bad at all. Thought that was going to be a lot worse to cut out. here, but I'm cutting that off. Then I'll be able to just, I'll probably might even overlap it on the top. I don't know. No, I'll probably just make it fit right up on this, and then it is going to overlap on this section like it did originally. I'm going to go put a flap disc on this. Try to get some of this rust off of here. This corner right here, his wheel's smashed. This is not going to be easy to weld to. I'll be able to do it, but it ain't going to be easy. Stop there. Alright, a little surface rust there, that's fine. This thing out. Shit more cleaned up with the wire wheel. Straighten these freaking this out as much as possible. There's some shit stuff in here I need to get. Definitely getting there. It's better and better with every pass. So freaking crap out of here. Yeah, get the wire wheel up in here to knock all this crap out. Try to bend this corner out a little bit as best as possible. It doesn't need to be perfect. So this obviously was dented at one point, so I'm going to try to weld something to it and pull it out a little bit. I don't know if that's going to work, but have to give it a try. Panel is all stitched in here. Did a little side stitching on this side. Got it all basically stitched in here. The bottom isn't finished yet. I have to get the car up in the air higher so I can do that. But I'm going to start grinding it down now, see what it looks like after that. Here is the passenger side, mostly welded up. The underside needs a lot of work still, but it's getting there. I had to make, this plate, all this structure here, and weld it all in because it didn't have any of this on this side because, like an idiot, I cut it out in my youth. Again, it's not done yet. I still gotta do some welding up under here, and then in the corner there to make sure that no water or anything can get in it. And then I'm gonna do some fiberglass reinforced body filler over it. But I think it matches the OEM side over here pretty damn well. Well, obviously this is an OEM, but again, the other underside needs some work to get that complete. But I'll get working on that here for you, or for you. But I gotta wait for my goddamn grinder battery to charge so I can get some of these welds grinded down and see what I have to weld up again. But I think it's coming out pretty good. So I was debating on whether I was going to show this or not, but I redid this rocker and I absolutely hate it. I pieced it together with several pieces and I tried to match this contour, which was already super messed up. So I bought a new piece of steel. I'm cutting this out. I'm redoing it. I'm doing it all the way back to here because that's where it starts to actually become round where it needs to. So I'm gonna get that cut out and keep on working on this, and I'll be back right as soon as that is cut out because nobody wants to see that. As I just showed you, I cut this out because I hated the way it came out. I was basically trying to form it to a piece of the rocker that was already really, really messed up. So I got a new piece. I bent it a little bit to start to get it into the shape that it needs to be. And I'm going to get this basically welded up into this spot. And then I'm going to heat up the piece of metal and bend it into shape. It's going to be need a little cutting at the bottom and stuff, but it should be pretty good. Nothing to it but to do it. So let's do it. The old helmet. The old piece of metal. Here comes the sun, do 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 do. I need a little tack here. It's a little far away, but see what I can do. Nope. So I was debating on whether I was going to show this or not, but I redid this rocker and I absolutely hate it. I pieced it together with several pieces and I tried to match this contour, which was already super messed up. So I bought a new piece of steel. I'm cutting this out. I'm redoing it. I'm doing it all the way back to here because that's where it starts to actually become round where it needs to. So I'm going to get that cut out and keep on working on this, and I'll be back right as soon as that is cut out because nobody wants to see that. From this very rusted and trashed rocker to this. Gotta finish welding it up and grinding it down, but if you ask me, it came out pretty goddamn good. Gotta clean up this edge, it's a little haggard, but I'll get that cleaned up. This is so when I put the side skirt on, I have something nice and easy to mount it to. because normally you just kind of screw it into the fender liner and then double-sided tape it to the rocker. But I like having this so I can easily mount it and not have to worry about any kind of tape, and it'll keep it right up against the side of the car here. So next project will be getting this all sanded down, finishing the other side as well, and then coating it so I can get the same kind of texture and coating on it so it'll match. But that'll be it for this video. Keep on watching, and as always, let's freaking go, dude.